mixed bag of bikes here in the thing. Looks like we've got a lot of Trons, which is good.
One sprint, and I think sprint number 3, the long one, is least represented.
Sprint 3 is going to be, it should be the castle. That's a super short one.
Oh, so what is the alley sprint?
Alley is the long one. That one's 483.
Right, what number is it?
Number 2.
Oh, that's number 2, right?
Yeah.
So who's taking number 2?
Me and Derry. Me and Derry are gonna try that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think today. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna try to stay with the front and go for sprint number 8 if I'm still with the front at that time.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, it's a good one. No one's actually claimed sprint 4 at all yet. So, if you're feeling game on the first lap, that's sprint number 4. All
right, so that is the Castle Park sprint, right, at 11.4.
That's right.
With twisties?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's definitely going to be a good one on the second lap because people are going to be sitting up for a little bit for the final sprint. So. Got all 6 in the pen, it looks like. So.
All right, guys, going on mute. Good luck. Let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute as well.
You don't have to, Debs. You can stay on if you want. It's just easy for me to get back on, so.
I'm muted, Matt. I got music cranked. Let's rock.
All right, 30 seconds. Seconds, start getting that power up, guys. All right, time to rock and roll. Have fun, guys. sprint starts at 2.3. First visual cue will come up at 1.8K. That's an underpass. That's going to give you about 500 meters until the tower sprint. So you guys looking for your positioning. Watch where you're at in the pack here. Guys hanging out here towards the back of the pack, push your way up towards the front a little bit, even if you're not going for this one. Make sure that you don't get caught out on this sprint. It strings out. Watch out for the underpass. From the underpass, it's going to be about 500 meters till people are setting up for the sprint. 1.8 here, about 500 more meters to the start of the sprint. Watch your pack position here, guys. A little bit of an incline, not much of one. 2.3 starts the sprint. .3's got the start. Go, Paul. Push, 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 push. No one's going for this. Go, 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 go. Dig deep. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. No one's got to finish. Push, dig deep. Push, push. Nice work, Paul. Nice work. Nice job. That was beautiful. Alright, everybody keep pushing to let this regroup here. Don't let it get strung out. You guys hanging out towards the back. Keep watching those wheels in front of you here. Starting to bunch back up towards the front of the pack, so if you can work your way towards the front there and take advantage of that draft, recuperate. Paul, I got you 7th on the FAL on that first sprint. Nice job. Short rise at 4.7. That's a significant landmark here. It's just a short one. It's about 200 meters. Give me a little dig here. Short little push here, a couple hundred meters, that's it. That's all there is. Just watch your pack position. We're looking at an on-ramp at 5.3. So very like you guys going for the next sprint, 5.3. You're going to want to start looking at your pack position. That's going to be 300 meters until the start. 5.3K coming up the on-ramp. The sprint starts in earnest at 5.6. Looking for your pack positioning here. 5.6 is the start. 180 meter effort here. A couple guys out front. Taking a long one. 5.6 is the start. 6.0 is the finish line. 6.0. Pushing all the way to the line there, all the way to the line. Nice effort there, guys. Those of you guys are off the back here a little bit. It's definitely strung way out, so keep pushing. Watch the gaps in front of you. Make sure you got a wheel in front of you. Everybody's pretty well positioned here. Pretty quick turnaround to the next sprint. About a kilometer until they start setting up for the next sprint. That one starts at 7.5K. You're going to be wanting to keep your eye out for an arch leading the castle. That'll be about 200 meters before the sprint starts. That'll be at 7.3. Keep your eye out for the arch. This next one's a very short sprint, so you might want to start ramping up around 7.3, 7.5. Keep your pack position. Ebbs, you're in a good spot right now. There's that arch coming up. That arch. 200 meters before the start of the sprint. The 2:20 sprint starts at 7.5. Nice job, Ebbs. Go, 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 go. Ends at 7.7. 7.7, you got this. Go, 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 go. You're all alone right now. Push, push, push. No one else around. Big push. Jesus, man, that was resounding. So, clearly, very few people contesting that third sprinter. Ebbs is just a beast. Nice job. That was resounding. All right, nice job, guys. Very strung out here, so keep your eyes on the wheels ahead of you. All of the series keep working together. You guys can push up to that front. It's going to ease off a little bit. Keep pushing hard. Keep pushing all the way there. You're so close. Keep that effort on and don't ease up until you get to the end there. Nice work, guys. All right, everybody's back up in that front pack. Nice work. Nice work. Everybody's all together. That pack's got about 31 riders in it right now. Good position to be in here. Next sprint's going to come at 11.4 is the start. 11.4. This is that Castle Park sprint again. You guys will be familiar with that one. Hang out, pack, try and recuperate. Rest up. Those legs back out underneath you there. Alright, Ebbs, I got a dominant performance on that third sprint. Liam and Vasily, I've got you in that second sprint at the 9 and 10 spot. Nice work. Gary in the third spot. You guys cleaned up on that third sprint. Paul's hitting 7th in that first sprint.
What was the, did I get an FPS on that?
I'm going to look at that next. Those are FAL times right now. FTS on the third here. Liam, you picked up the FTS on the third sprint. Ebbs, Liam, you got 6th on that third sprint. Ebbs, you got 7th on that third sprint. Nice work. Liam,
1K, do it again.
Yep, Liam, you got a 10th FTS on the second. Gary, you got 7th. Michael, you got 6th. You guys are doing really well right now on the FTS and FALs. Nice work. Now that FTS, for that Castle Park sprint, I think there's only one FTS on that. 10th place spot right now is 13.2. 13.2 on that one. So if we're going for FTS again, that 10th slot is 13.2. Ebbs, you went 13 flat just about. Same thing for you, Liam, on that Castle Park sprint. Top sprint on that is 12.2. But everything like 12.7 after that. Alright, watch your pack position here. 11.2 is going to be the arch. 11.4 is a sprint. Remember, it's a 220-meter sprint, so it's a fast one and it's a short one. Fast and short. Start working your way up if you're going for it. Alright, even if you're not going for it, push all the way through. I don't know if you guessed for him, Paul. Keep on the earnest there. Strung out pretty skinny through here. Keep on some wheels. Work until it bunches back up. Job. Looks like everybody's in at the back of this pack. That pack is down to 28 riders right now. 28 riders. So we lost a few riders on that last stretch there. So just a reminder to, even if you're not going for the sprint, keep pushing and stay on some wheels through there, particularly on those windy castle sections with the bricks on there. They're deceptive. So. The next significant marker here is going to be the arcade. Draft gets a little light in the arcade because it gets a little twisty, so just watch your pack position through there. That starts at 14.1.
Make sure you're drinking, guys. Get your recovery here.
So that Castle Park sprint looks like the FPS is faster on the second time through. All the times are quite a bit faster. Hard for me to get a true sense of where the 10th slot here is. Liam, you improved your time there. You're sitting at 12.6. A lot of guys down right around that 12.5, 12.6 range. So a lot of guys in the first lap went for every sprint too. So a lot of these guys who are sitting first and second, like FAL, FTS, are the same names. So if you've got some energy and you've been saving up, you really commit to doing your sprints on the second lap. You guys should do hopefully well given the effort that these guys have put out in the first lap. Targeting FPS on the power sprint, which is sprint number 1. 320 meter sprint in second lap. FPS time right now, 10th slot is 19.4. 19.4 for that 10th place spot. The fastest time through there is 18. So those are fresh legs. So something to bear in mind. Biggest pack and freshest legs, 19.4 is the 10th place slot for FTS. Doesn't mean that FAL is still not wide open. Significant marker to be looking for on this one is the underpass. It's going to be 500 meters before the sprint. That comes at 16.5K. So far, I've got Micah penciled in. That's going for that sprint. Everybody looks to be recouping pretty nicely here. See everybody's power levels going back up. Good. Keep sitting in that pack.
thought at the end of that last lap there was a fifth sprint to the twisty part. Is that not true?
It's only 1, 2, 3, 4 sprints per lap. So you're seeing, if you saw a sprint marker, it could be for the sprint going in the opposite direction. .5 is the underpass. 15.5 is the underpass. It's 500 meters before the sprint start. Mike, if you're going for this, keep an eye on your pack position here. .500 more meters to the start of the sprint. Sprint starts at 17. Starts 17. Use those wheels. Push, push, push. All the way through. Finish 17.3. Big push. Push all the way through. All the way through. Push, 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 push. Let's go, Micah. Push. Big push. You got a couple guys, FAL through there. I couldn't quite see who was up in front of you. I think that might have been Ev's Mike. I think he got in there. I'll look at that in a second here. Next sprint, just as a heads up, starts at 20.3. Whole team still up in this front group, 28 riders strong. Looking for visual cues. At the 20K mark is that on-ramp. That's going to be about 300 meters before that sprint. Next sprint up is the long one, 480 meters. It might intimidate some guys, and so if you're setting up for that sprint, it's a long one.
Meters to the kicker.
It's going to be a short little 200 meter, 4%er, enough to get those legs primed for the next setup. And keep your eye for that on-ramp. 300 meters before the start of the sprint. Start the sprint in earnest is 20.3. It's a short one, but it's good here. riding pretty tightly together here, so. Even if you're not going for this sprint, remember, 90-95%. Give it a good push. Don't let it get strung out and don't get dropped from this front group. You guys are all really well positioned. Keep your eye at that start line is 20.3. On ramps at 20. That's where things are really going to start ramping up.
Bad dad joke there.
You guys riding at the back, watch your position here. Stay on wheels. .3 is the start. Right there, if you're going for this one, commit and go. 20.3 is the start. It's a big one. It's a drag race. Push, push, push. All the way through. Come on, Vasily. Big push, too, for you. Come on. Push, push. All the way through. Got 3 guys in the top here. Let's go. Come on, Micah. Push, push. Dig deep. Big push. Nice riding, guys. It's a little tough for me to follow on the camera there. Vasily, make sure you push all the way up here. It's going to get strung out. A bunch of ATP guys on the back of this group here. Guys, push all the way up through. It's really strung out right through here. Watch your wheels. It's a short turnaround for the next sprint. Going to start picking back up again at 22. Keep on the gas, Vasily. You can do it. You can latch back onto these guys. Push all the way through. Alright, Micah, you got that wheel. Use that trap, get up in there. Alright, keep your eyes for the arch. That's at 22. 200 meters till the next sprint. This is a short one. It's going to be fast and intense. The guys gunning for this one because we're going to take off at the next sprint. We're going to take the next sprint off, so watch your positioning on this one. 22.2 is the start banner. And 2.2. Yeah, Gary, beast. Go, go, go. All the way through. Push, 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 push. All the way through. Push all the way through. You got a big gap. Nice work. Nice work. That was beautiful. Beautiful job. All right, next sprint. Going to be at that 26.1 is the start. Same sprint again is at 25.9 is the arch day. So nice riding, guys. Nice job, Vasily. Stay with these guys. There's no reason really to work with these guys, unless you're feeling generous here. Just the three of you guys. Not gonna fetch anybody, but watch your pack positioning here. That front group is down to 22 riders, guys, 22 riders. Micah, you're kind of in no man's land. You're about 10-15 seconds up from Vasily. Vasily's got a couple riders he's riding with, trying to ease in at this point. That's your finishing positions, guys. All right, you guys up front, 25.9 is going to be that arch to watch out for, 25.9. Even if you're not going for this final sprint, guys, watch your pack position as it starts to string out. It's probably not going to slow down again. You get really strung out, so you want to make sure that you get towards the front group, get on some wheels, especially as you head into that arcade and that final stretch. Alright, Micah, Vasily, there's about 19 riders in that group that you guys are riding with, so that's quite a swing in finishing positions there too. So bear in mind, goal should be to be beating those guys at the finish, not necessarily that sprint that's coming up. Alright, there's that arch coming up, guys, in the front group, 25.9. There's our archway. It's going to be 200 meters to the next sprint. Even if you're not going for it, watch your pack positioning. .1's the start. You're going for it. Go for it. Go, go, go. Let's go, Liam. Big push. Big, big, big. Let's go. You're right there. Push all the way through. It's a short one. Big effort. Big beat. Nice work. Come on, Ebbs. Push. You got anything left? Liam, stay on some wheels here if you can. That was a big effort. Arcade's at 28.8. Gary Ebbs is just off you by about 10 seconds here. You guys wanted to work together. About a 6-minute gap back to the next group. If you guys want to hold up, there is that bigger group that's coming up. Ebbs, that group's 6 seconds behind you. Got about 20 riders in it. You're saving it for the finish sprint. Just bear in mind that group's coming up on you fast, Ed and Derry. So watch your finish positions, guys. Finish banner is at 29.6. There's 19 riders in this front group here. 19 riders in this front group. And thinking about your pack position as you enter into that arcade. 28.8. There, you've got about 1,000 meters before the finish line here. 1,000 meters and a 9-second gap back to that group that's closing in on you hard. So either go for it, hold up and let those guys catch you, and hold something back for that sprint finish. So if you're going for it, go for it. Keep pushing all the way through. You got 1 kilometer to finish. You're stuck between no man's land and that back group behind you. So if you're going to commit, commit. Group power all the way through this arcade. You're going to string out through here. You're setting up for that final sprint finish. Alright, start setting up for that finish. 29.6 is the finish. 29.6, start pushing. Push all the way through. 29.6 is a blind sprint. Push all the way through, Liam. Let's go. 29.6, big effort. Push, 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 push. All the way through, guys. Come on. Nice work, Sean, Drew. Nice work. Nice job, guys. Nice work, Vasily. About 300 meters. It's a blind turn. Once you get this turn here, kick it back up. These guys are coming hard. Go, 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 go. Everybody push hard. Fight for those finishing spots all the way through. Nice ride, guys.
Hate that finish. I should have stood up sooner, but I couldn't see where it was. I couldn't focus on the numbers.
Yeah, it's a tough blind turn.
3 guys were a 10th ahead of me. I should have got them, but I just didn't go soon enough. Oh well, it happens.
That's how it goes. Got caught. From 700.
Well, you guys are all over the boards here on the FALs and FTSs, so it's a good night overall for ATP. A couple names that are on the top of the charts. That Finn Matthews kid is just everywhere on here as well. I think he went for every single sprint. We did pretty well though. Got a bunch of firsts on those sprints too. Got Ebbs in a first place slot, Derry in a first place spot, several top tens, Liam in a third place spot for that first power sprint. FAL, Paul is 7th. Second power sprint.
I went too hard on that ghost. Like I should have done like 90%. I never recovered.
Yeah, the ghost I tried, it didn't work for me. I blew up after that.
You gotta do it on a short one.
Free ride tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Just didn't have it. Great job,
Yeah,
Paul.
So,
I
Top
think
10,
we-
great job. Well done, Liam.
did not
Awesome
hold.
job, Derry.
Yeah.
Ebbs, Vasily. Well done, guys.
Yeah, you guys did
Good
great.
job,
You guys
everybody.
actually scored on every single lap, so there's not a single one of those sprints where there wasn't an ATP teammate. A lot of times there's 2 or 3 of you guys in the scoring slot, so nice work tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to grab some
Okay.
top 5 FALs there. Those FTSs, I think they really got nailed in that first lap, eh?
Yep. I was 19th on that first one. That was a mistake.
Yeah, the second run, I think I tried to go for the first one, and I didn't get it.
I think you had a lot of guys just go for that and then quit the race, essentially. The pack was super small after that. At least after that second sprint. So I think you had guys just go all in for those first 2, and that was it.
That
then
Matthews
they-
guy got over 100 points just by himself, and the rest of his team got 0.
Yeah, luckily his team's trash, so he's an A, so I don't care.
That Finn you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, these FAL, FTS, that just seems insane. Like you said, that's,
Like,
is that really?
his shoe power is like 4.6.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
He's just watching his watch and,
Yeah.
Just gotta trick him to get over 200, and then he'll be gone. There's a 250.
Well, you guys, in terms of the gamification of today, I mean, you guys had a couple guys go, Ed, Gary, you guys played your cards right in a couple of those sprints. Not that those weren't massive efforts, but you guys won those by a pretty solid margin of victory on some of those sprints. A nice
Yeah,
strategy there.
That was a mistake a little bit, because I could have done like a little bit less and saved some juice. It's just I just went all in, and then I just rolled the rest of the race and just trying to cover. That was dumb, but we got.
You just never know. I mean, if you go halfway in on that and then you don't get the sprint, you kick yourself for not, going harder. So.
Yeah, but when I looked down, and I saw that everybody was over 35 meters behind me, that should have been my first split.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So, anyways, it was
Yeah,
fun, guys. What an
alright.
entertaining
Looks-
race.
Guys, it looks like that brought us up to second within 1 point. Well, let's see here. I don't know if they have the finish results in. Let's see here.
Finish results aren't in yet, but without them, we're second place, and first place are tied for first overall in the league. Rumblebees had a rough go. They got 8th,
Well,
but
they're all
that's without
started.
finish points.
Yeah, they're all started and show up tonight. So they had a C replace him. I was watching it. So if Bella doesn't show up, we got a shot. If he shows up, he's a legit A. So he wasn't on the roster tonight. So.
And they only had one guy in the top 20 with us in that final group. So at least I only saw one of the yellow and black.
I think that maybe the everything together, because they're 74 points, we're 73, and then Z-Sun is 72.
Z-Sun, I think, might have had 3 guys in that final group, though, so they may have a little more finishing points. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what jumped them up, possibly.
Yeah, they got first and 6th.
In the race?
Yeah, it looks like the results are up, so if this is accurate, yeah, I got Craig Parsons, Z-Sun, number 1. Paul Himes got you in at number 8. Liam's in 12. Gary, 23.
5 through 7 was right there in front of me, and I just thought, there's a little bit longer, I can hold off a little bit, and I should not. Oh well.
That's alright, the top 10's awesome, so.
Well, we get 2 in top 10.
Got 1 in the top
8
10.
and 12.
8 and 12, yeah.
Nice, guys. Good work. That
Yeah.
contact after that third, the second to last sprint. Or the last sprint. I was just gonna die. Like to hang on to that was unbelievable, guys. Good work.
Yeah, I got dropped a good bit before that. Luckily, Vasily picked me up and rode me home. Gary, did you
guys passed me at the end? I was pissed. They closed that 4 seconds so fast.
Yeah.
No, you got it. You got me and Ebbs. We were 41:10. I got Ebbs 41:10, and then Ed. So it goes Derry, me, Ebbs. We were all 23rd, 24th, 25, and that was the end of the cutoff on the points for that. Great job. And Vasily 37th. So that's you held out on us, Matt. You finished right in front of us by like 4/100ths of a second.
Well, that's not bad considering you guys were, 12 seconds back? I saw Vasily coming at 7.1. I was like, oh god, I'm going to get caught.
Great job. Great hustle at the end.
Try and commit into that, like, no man's gap right there.
Yeah, we were, looks like we were second tonight. Trot 280 was first as of right now. I think that's CRW possibly. Yes, or no, they're Trot 80.
Yeah.
No. So, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, showing us second, and then, Rumblebees are 14 points, so they were a good ways down there. So we'll see what the finish points do. But I think they may be calculated in there. We're just not seeing them actually on the results.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
So we're only 1 point away from first. So that's good. So that's an awesome job tonight, guys.
And next week is a team time trial, which we kind of excel at if we got everything, if we do research and.
Yep.
And no mountain bike.
Yeah, no mountain bikes.
No mountain bike. No mountain bike.
Next week's a fun one, though. Next week's our RGV. That's the flat.
Flatter one, right?
It's the flat.
Yeah, it is.
Duck, and then the intestine. And
so we should do well. And
I hope.
well, yeah, we have a strong team for that.
Seems like my bike gets worse the longer it rides. It's weird. Could have just been tired. I don't know. That was crazy.
What kind of bike do you use?
I run the kicker bike. But
Okay, so it has. I think it has a belt, right? It has a belt, and
What's that? Yeah,
it has
it's
the
a
belt system, right?
Yeah.
So like if it, I'm not sure if it kind of loses a little bit of power, like the power output that you put out towards the end because it heats up so much, or it might be the case to investigate if like if you can run the power meter and dual record and compare if there's any drift.
Yeah.
Then you can have a case for warranty.
Yeah, well, they said I put in all the tickets and stuff, did the fit file, but when I did the fit file, it wasn't hot. It was it was cold, so I may do another fit file after riding, do 30, 40 minutes and then do a fit file on it and see if that does anything. But we'll see. We'll work it out.
Micah and I
So,
were the
yeah,
only
but-
two in... Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't know. Micah and I were the only two in the top 50 that did under 3, so I guess hoo-ah for us.
Yeah. There was one guy that did 4.2, so he was 3.962 for CRW. So I was really hoping he'd be over and catch a code 7, but not quite.
All the rest of y'all are working way too hard, I think.
Got one rider who did 4.2. Is that what you're talking about for CRW?
Yeah, but it ends up after 95%, it's just under 4%.
Oh,
Man, Derry, you were working your butt off. 3.1 tonight. Great day. Ebbs 3.2, rode smart. Silly 3.5. Riding smart, Liam killed it. When you get there, Liam. 3.6, Liam takes the cake tonight. It's that crazy breakaway you were trying to do, Liam.
Yeah, well, it was a mistake on the end of lap 1. I thought there was more points, like, coming through the finish line of the first lap. So I went out the coast and I went off the front, and then I was, and that just hurt.
Yeah, it's like,
I made
go for it,
exactly the
brother.
same mistake. Thank you for following the wheel. Because I thought the same thing. There was there was this, because there's a go point right here, and it wasn't. It was just the end of the lap.
So I should have made that clearer for you guys. I was trying to locate everybody in the pack there.
But as I said, I felt pretty daisy. My head wasn't thinking straight. I was just battling and not making decisions.
That's all right. Everybody did great, so nothing to be ashamed of tonight. You guys killed it.
Yeah, nice riding today, guys. I gotta pop off and see if I can tuck one of the kids in at least into bed here. We can talk about DSing or whatever that time trial. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to ride with you guys this season or not. What goes on with my lungs here? So
I hope they get that sorted for you, man. That sucks.
yeah.
Take care of this stuff.
So, take
Hey,
care,
at
guys.
least we have one of the best DSs, so thank you, Anthony.
I'm
Absolutely.
just reading what Paul wrote down here. So Paul's really the champ here as well. So nice riding. Nice.
Thank you.
And, you guys have a good night. Enjoy
You also, thank you.
the spoils of that great ride. See you guys.
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Great job tonight, guys. Sorry, I couldn't do a little bit more. Hold on there. That was a struggle. Once again.
Yeah.
Once that last sprint hit, I was trying to stay on. There's no juice left. It's crazy. Holy.
I went for that. At one point, my W ball showed -9 after the sprint.
Weren't you -20 on the time trial? Wasn't that you?
It was Liam, I think.
Oh, was it Liam? Yeah. So it was
Liam.
-20. Yeah, I was like, that's the best thing I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
It's just I just don't think his number is set correctly. I think his number is actually higher. It just hit, he just didn't adjust it in the settings. Maybe.
So I guess it wasn't set right.
I think the default for everybody is 20,000 unless you specifically set it for whoever you were setting it for.
Oh, I thought you were talking about setting FTP in Zwift.
Oh no, sorry. The
I think
the
that-
watt balance.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
You too.
Good night. Good night. Thank you.
See y'all.
All right. Anybody still on?
Bye.
Yeah, it looks like they updated the things here. We were looks like we ended up 4th overall. Trot 281, Les Burritos was 2, CRW 3, we were 4. Then that puts us in the league table. We're 2nd and with 71 points. Rumblebees are 74 points and number 1. And then Z-Sun is 3rd. So they're tied with CRW for 3rd. It looks like it's 70 points. So, but the Rumblebees had a rough night, like I said. So they were 7th. So it's got to come out and have a good time trial next week. Pull some more of those points. So. So we got a little work to do, but great makeup tonight. Great job, guys. Well done. You guys have a great night.
All right, you too soon.
Good night.